back to what I was saying, you know, progression as an artist, you know, like look at I can see how much you've grown from, you know, when I met you, you came out with Executioner of Time. I can go back and look at some of the Godfather stuff and see the progression. You know, now you get the home studio. Obviously, you're
Well,
fine tuning.
I've had,
you know,
well, here's the deal. I've always had a studio. You know, whether it's in Mass, New York, I've never not had a studio. Only time I didn't have a studio was when I was in prison. And when I was in prison, I was in Old Colony Correctional, and I had a keyboard workstation. And I was making beats and writing songs every day. So, you know, I don't think it's so much the growth. Well, it is the growth of the artist, but also as a person, because, you know, I'm not like somebody who's like changes their style a lot. I kind of just like, you know, do what I do. Maybe my delivery might switch up from time to time, or how I articulate myself. But, you know, I think as a person, like what I'm talking about, where I'm at is really where you can, you know, see the growth as an artist. Like, you know, parenting is definitely, you know, changed my outlook. Like, and also talking about like the different projects. Like, I wish I went back and didn't think I knew everything. Like I was closed-minded to trying to work with people, or not even so much work with people, but like let people in. Like I'm a control freak, so I feel like I was always like, nah, I got this, but really you don't got it. So I think like asking for help and where I'm at now and what like I wanted to mix everything and do all this, you know, instead of like really being you know, just one directional and not being you know, not being all involved in the bullshit, you know what I'm saying?
yeah. So
Like,
I don't know if it was last year, 2018, you came out with the Co-Defendants project with Prophet.
yeah, that was one of the, you know, dopest projects. I think like the continuity all the way through was dope. I think like, you know,
To
that,
anyone listening or that's unfamiliar with the project, tell them a song right now they can go listen to. What's your song off there you tell them to go check
any
out?
one of those songs is fire, man. Prophet's like, you know, a real dope lyricist. So I don't know any
We
song.
got this one
100.
right here on the Stay in Your Lane. I don't even know how to get over
Shaq and
here.
Kobe was dope. We got the video for that. Penny in My Pocket.
Shaq and Kobe, Penny in My Pocket. The Own Lane compilation's got the Lit remix with YB Swayze and Chris Rivers. That shit's fire.
Yeah, that was dope. Yup, that's true. Yeah, that project's real dope too. Yeah, hell yeah, 100%. Yeah, man. I mean, it's
How
just
much of that Patron you got left?
I'm working on it. You know, I'm knocking it down. Damn,
Right.
you made me feel more motivated to take another fucking shot. But
why don't you tell the people, because I don't know the whole story myself, how you came to be in EMS, how long you've been in EMS, and your favorite thing about being in the group.
Like, you know, and it's funny. It's kind of like that we're segueing into this because I was just talking about like asking for help and not trying to be everything. I think M. Crumb Snatcher brought M. I had a studio in Amherst above the Monkey Bar. You know, definitely iconic. It was a dope spot. You know, unfortunately, I had gotten extradited. You know, I had like one situation I had to take care of, and you know, I didn't kind of like lost the spot at the time, hit rock bottom to like a different level, and you know, so. Damn, where was I going with that? I was looking at reading the fucking messages, and I'm like losing my train of thought. But so I had the studio over there. What was the initial question? I'm sorry, bro.
Nah, how'd you get into EMS? You said Crumb brought
So
M-Dot to the
came. So when
studio.
I had the studio above fucking whatchamacallit, above the Monkey Bar in Amherst, you know, M-Dot came through with Crumb Snatcher. I think that was the first time we burnt down a radio station over in Amherst College, which was kind of cool. And from there, you know, I was talking to M. and I was, you know, saying like, damn, I wish I had, you know, I was in a team like that. And then we ended up doing a couple records together. The energy's good. M.'s energy is like this. So we, you know, then from there, he just pretty much extended like, yo, bro, I wanted to bring you in. And it was actually really dope, man. It's really a dope feeling to be invited into something instead of trying to make something happen, you know. And then Not feeling like the best part about EMS is really like not having all the load on me. I could just focus on like my 16 bars or my performance and make the best contributions, whether it's however that may be. I can bring more to the table. It's like your strength in numbers, and that segues back, and that's the correlation between what I was saying before, how I was very not narrow-minded, but I'm an arrogant fuck. So it's like it took me a long time to learn that you can't do everything, and sometimes it's good to outsource and have the right people in the right positions. You may want to mix your shit, but there's someone out there who's way better, and that's really, I wanted to do everything, and ultimately being in EMS is the only thing that really kind of keeps me, relevant, or, keeps me doing things, because I have this like supportive family situation. My shit gets dark on my side, I may not be able to make a show or something, and that family orientation is really dope, and it propels us to like, do more, be participating more without doing as much. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
Copy. Took me a long time to get there. I don't know if I lost
everybody's
got
to roll. Nah. We fight. Actually, that was pretty good. You brought it all back around.
All right, cool.
And,
it was unrehearsed too, man.
Everybody's got to roll. You've stepped up when we've needed you, and when, you know what I mean. Like,
yeah, but
everybody steps up.
But there's also been some deficiencies too. You know what I'm saying? And like, where
but
I wanted to make things
like every family.
Yeah, it's tough, man. It's a sacrifice, and that goes back to like the kids, and like the other night trying to sleep and being like, damn, or how can I support them? I talked to Prophet about this shit, because both of our sons have an album coming out together, which is fucking dope. Like, you see the work. Me and this dude have been in a rap group since we was like 14 years old, younger maybe, like 12, 13. Same thing with my cousin Kane. Like, we've been doing this shit forever. So it's like, to be able to support them is a different realm of, if our parents did that for us, or if we had someone, we would have been gone. Like, you know what I'm saying? But everything was like a grind, a hustle. I remember being 14 years old, 13 years old, paying for studio time so me and P could go record. You know what I'm saying? And then we got our respect like that. Like, motherfuckers being like, whoa, or going to battles and fucking freestyle destroying motherfuckers. And that's a fucking fact. You know what I mean? When the battle format was different. So it's dope. My bad. Dot's talking shit. Fuck you, M. Dot. What are you saying?
No, we missed the, me and my boy Brian were going to come out to that last battle that you were hosting. We missed that one. Hopefully they'll still be doing those types of shows.
R.I.P. to Pumpkinhead. Like, that shit was, that was like, I don't know, man. It's tough, man. This is a tough area. You know what I'm saying? To try to, Western Mass there's a lot of talent out here, and then try to, come together, and I don't know. It's different. Different, bro. Patron King, baby. You know what it is. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. You want one right here for you? Talk to me though.
I got my water, Ben, so I'll get the shot
I'm not even supposed
to
drink. I'm like on a firm diet right now. They said I got a fatty liver and shit. And I was like, if I'm going on IG, we're gonna make this shit dope. We're gonna drink. I hadn't drank all week or nothing. Yeah,
I was asking my my homie Pete Mac if he wanted to do an IG live, and he said not until he can get the strippers and some live music.
If I wanted some strippers, I could get the fucking strippers. Trust and believe. I'd just be choosing not to have strippers. Like, they would be like, if I really wanted that shit, I'll make it happen. That's 100.
M. Dot said, tell us about the Pumpkinhead video shoot.
Wow, that was a dope shoot. Wow, good question, Dot. Man, we should like bring him here on the third block. He thinks my ADD is bad. Would you go him? Be like, I'll just fuck with you, Dot. Nah, what was I saying? Yeah, that was dope, because we shot 2 videos that day. Shout out to White Ape. That's a good dude, good video director. He's now currently Troy Abs. Seems like a personal video director. He shot his that's a good, good dude. But no, was it White Ape? Yeah, it was White Ape who shot that. So we shot 2 videos. Actually, that was probably a real productive day. Shout out to Shabam Sadiq. He was at the video shoot too. Undo, Desco. We shot it in the city. We shot the video with them, and then we shot the mine running video out there too. So that's with me, M. Dot, and Famoso. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, Famoso's on both those records. So that was kind of dope too. Shout out to PR Dean again. And then after we shot the 2 videos, we ended up doing a show and we performed that record in some real gritty spot in Brooklyn. It was fucking fire. We bodied that shit. Killer cannibals with the syllables and rhymes, lyrical, pick up that mic, we'll eat you alive. Yo, and the way everybody went crazy for that is part of the reason why we try to, like, every show or you know, so I got a couple records like that where we bring that chorus out, I think either on a Snow Goons beat or something, and just really, because it's just like, and also, you know, every time I'm gonna start, you know what I'm saying, paying homage to PH because he bodied that shit too. Yeah, so that shit was a dope video shoot. Yeah, we had fun at that video shoot too. It was dope.
Rest in peace, Pumpkinhead. You can go check out the song now. Go search for Killer Cannibals, Benefit, Pumpkinhead, Famoso.
Yes, that's a good record, man. But yo, what was I gonna say about that record, and about that performance or shooting that video? Dot, am I wrong? Didn't the police, I think I remember vividly, the police came over. Like, we were shooting like in front of a bodega. I don't even know what block we was on or where we at, but they rolled up on us. and when they rolled up on us, yo, they kept it pushing. They were mad cool about it. It was kind of cool, man. Like the way it went down, it was dope.
They didn't stop and frisk.
They didn't fuck with us. None of that Giuliani shit. We was good. We would have went down. No one wants to go fucking lock me up in Mass. I'm fuck all that shit. I don't want to be in another state locked up. That's crazy.
Yeah, not in Brooklyn.
Yeah, right. See, you remember? I was like, am I miss? Yes, exactly. Yes. See,
shout out to Classes Clays up in the mix.
Yo, another dope DJ, man. Another dope EMS representative. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm really just appreciative of being down with the shit, and you know, EMS has been a godsend for me. It's been the most pleasurable experience doing music. I hate fucking chasing grown ass men. I shouldn't have to chase you to pursue your shit. You know, like running a label is like, whenever someone's like, yo, I'm running a record label, I'd be like, yeah. Okay, good for you.
Running
man.
it into the ground, or how you doing?
It's just annoying, bro. Facts.